Hey y'all, welcome back to another Animal Crossing video. If you are new to the channel, my name is Julia and I have been recently putting out a bunch of Animal Crossing videos and I have made vlogs and such in the past. Today I will be showing you how I landscaped Chevre's house. If you have seen the campsite method video, I highly recommend you go check that out. That is actually the time that I had moved Chevre in. I had Marcy, but I kicked her out using the campsite method, and if you don't know what the campsite method is about, I definitely recommend checking out that video. I'll make sure to put the little rectangle thing at the top of this video so that you can click on that if you would like. But yeah, I will be showing you how I kind of landscaped Chevre's little house. I really love Chevre. She was definitely not one of my dreamies, but I feel like since having her, I don't see her leaving my island anytime soon. She's so precious and I really love the inside of her house. She's so cute. So with Chevre's kind of like plot of land, I definitely wanted to have a lot of like white accent pieces and kind of like just like a simplistic kind of overall aesthetic for her. Whenever I do decorate villager houses, I definitely want to put as many sitting spots as I can because I know that I enjoy seeing my villagers sit on the stuff that I put out for them, so that's something I definitely like doing, is putting as much chairs and little chill spots as possible to kind of see them chilling and hanging out in. So if you see right here, I did put like a little sitting spot for her, and if you see right there, the mug, I actually ended up decorating it with like a Frida Kahlo emblem on it that I got as a custom code. I don't know if you can see it, but it's so freaking cute, and I don't know. I mean, I know this is like totally like just like in my head canon, but Chevre has a picture of Nan, another kind of like a goat. She's a black goat that is also a normal type villager. If you don't know, she has Nan's picture on her wall, and Nan, if you have her on her island, I know that you know that Nan has a picture of Chevre on her wall, and I like to think that they are queer little babies. I definitely think that they're distant lovers, so I kind of want to pay homage to that, of course. I don't know, that's just in my headcanon, and if you don't agree, whatever. Let me just have fun with this game. But I definitely wanted to put something for her that has like kind of like that's why I put the typewriter there and the little table, kind of like her writing letters to Nan, because they're like, you know, like far away from each other and stuff. So I thought it would be really cute little kind of like accent. And of course, this is me just not knowing what to do. You know, you gotta have those moments of like just like standing there, just looking at your inventory, scrolling through, and just kind of like ultimately decide what you're gonna do. It's always very hard. I never really have a plan when it comes to decorating villager homes, so I usually just wing it unless I have something very specific I want to do for the villager. But in this case, Chevre was just something that I wanted to do kind of like off the whim and very simple. Considering I basically end up tearing down my whole island after this video. But yeah, I wanted to put the hay bed because, I mean, Chevre's a goat. I'm probably gonna sound hella ignorant, but I'm pretty sure goats eat hay. I'm not too sure. Don't come for me, but I mean, that's just me being completely unknowing, so cut me some slack. So this is where I decide to make a kind of like little picnic area for Chevre. I felt like it would be a really cute area for her since she is always reading all over the island. So I figured I'd make something so that she can sit near her house and read, which she does end up using, but I didn't get it on camera. But yeah, I definitely, I really love this custom code. Unfortunately, I don't end up using this for the fall. This was just like more so like summer, spring kind of like vibe for me, but I do end up using more so like kind of like a, I don't know what it's called, kind of like a thicker kind of like blanket looking type of custom code. I'll definitely link this one down below if you're interested in using it, of course, though. I do try to place shrubs that go along with the villagers' kind of like exterior aesthetic of their house. So I believe I ended up putting holly starts for her. I believe that's what I ended up doing. I felt like it would look really good with like the pink and red tones of her kind of like overall aesthetic. And last but not least, I end up placing some flowers, of course. That's usually my last step in terms of like decorating a villager home, is placing flowers and like other custom codes. For her, I ended up putting a bunch of like pink hyacinths because I felt like that would go with her little cutesy vibe. The inside of her house is really classy. It's like all white. And I believe she has some like rattan furniture. Rattan. It's rattan. I know for sure it's rattan. I'm gonna sound like a fool, but it's fine. But yeah, I ended up placing a bunch of flowers around her house to kind of like finish off the landscaping part of her house. So that is pretty much it, y'all. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened to the footage of me kind of just like showing the final look of her home. I'm not sure if I just didn't record it or if I accidentally deleted it, but I literally cannot find it anywhere in my hard drive or on my computer. So I'm so sorry about that. I really, really loved her house, and I feel like I did record something, but I think I deleted it. I like filming the finished clips of villager houses whenever I am actually done and everything's grown in, because I know the shrubs by her house aren't grown in, unfortunately, but I don't know what happened to that footage, so this is pretty much it. I definitely like how this ended up turning out. I really, really love the kind of like aesthetic and very simplistic aesthetic that I went for. I feel like it matches the inside of her house as well. So after I upload this, I will be uploading my 5-star island tour, the final tour of Naboo, before I actually ended up flattening it. And that was actually filmed prior to this speed build and the Kabuki speed build and the Flow speed build. Things are out of order in my real life, so I gotta make it so on YouTube as well. That was actually a really good representation of how my island looked like before I started really messing with it, before I started kind of like adding any other villager, and that was kind of like, at least for me, like I feel like that's definitely the iteration of my island I definitely want to remember before I tore it down and I started messing around with it. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Please keep a lookout for my 5-star island tour and for more videos to come, since I have flattened my island, and I plan to put out content for the stuff that I will be building for my new island. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're not already subscribed, I would really, really love for you to join the channel, of course. And if you are interested in getting notified whenever I upload, definitely click the bell next to the subscribe button. Thank you so much again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.